Nobody dissed Tupac more than Whack 100. Maybe that's where games should start with all this shit talk. Hey, what's up? First thing I'd like to say is thanks for hitting the link and watching this video. It took time and effort to make this. Really do appreciate that. Also, if you don't mind, can you hit that like and subscribe? Hitting the like don't hurt none. You can hit it right before you see the video. Don't worry, you will be satisfied. Also, we're trying to get some new things going on in this channel, and to do that, I need new equipment. And to do that, it really help if you could give some kind of donation. If you can't, it's cool. It is what it is. We still appreciate your presence here. If you can, that would be very nice, and link is in the description. Anyway, right now, let's get to our regularly scheduled program. Hey yo, I appreciate it if you could hit that like button right about now.
One of the motherfucking illest niggas to ever do it, on the mic, off the mic, with his people, in the studio, not in the studio, poetic, fucking energetic, voice of the fucking people, a real motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Anybody speaking bad on Tupac, like, man, fuck all that. Fuck, who the fuck is you? You don't say nothing bad about Tupac. I go for every fucking body. I don't give a fuck who think they above talking about Pac. Like, nigga, you not. That's Tupac. That nigga Tupac is the reason that, nigga, most of us niggas is out here eating and rap, nigga. Like, niggas show niggas how to do it the correct way, man. All this motherfucking blasphemy, all this fucking hate, and all this Tupac ain't this and Tupac ain't. Nigga, fuck you. Nigga, Pac is Pac, and that's where the fuck it stops at, nigga. The movie was dope as fuck. I love the shit. I'm gonna watch it again. I'm gonna encourage everybody to go see the shit. You should go see the shit, because it's about Tupac. Not that it's a good movie or a bad movie. Motherfucker, the movie is about Tupac. So pull your ass up and go see a movie about a real motherfucker, man. Because that's what the fuck it is. All this shit that we prophesizing today and praising today, got these kids, like, whatever, man. I ain't with all that fuck shit. But one thing I'm down for is motherfucking Tupac, nigga. I'm down for Pac. I've been silent long enough. I ain't said shit about nobody saying shit, doing what the fuck they want to do. But nigga, Tupac, nigga, is Tupac. And I love Pac, nigga. I'm riding for him to the day that I die, nigga. He tatted on me. The movie, I watched it. I'm gonna watch it. I bought out the whole motherfucking theater for fans, strangers, people I ain't even know, just so they can go see fucking Tupac, man. That's what it's about. All this other shit, man, leave that shit alone, man. Tupac is resting in peace. Stop speaking negatively on a dead man. That man dead. Man, died for a dumbass reason. Because we couldn't figure out east or west or whatever the fuck we wanted to do. We damn near got as much to do with him dying as anybody else, man. Because I was a young nigga. And I was on that fucking, you know, first off, fuck your bitch and it click you clean. What? I was with that shit, man. That shit got Pac and Biggie killed. You know what I'm saying? Like all that bullshit. Like, nigga, Tupac is gone. That nigga been dead for 20 years. How is niggas, like, still speaking negatively on a nigga that was so impactful to the world? Not even just music, to the motherfucking world, homie. Like, y'all niggas, like, niggas is crazy, man. Tupac was loved by all, man. Hated by few. But loved by everything. Tupac been dead for 20 years. You got people that been dead. You got people that was just born after Pac died that loved Tupac, homie. They weren't even alive when this nigga, you know what I'm saying? When this nigga, what's up, homie? They weren't even alive when Tupac was alive. Young niggas, 19 and 20, 17, 16, little ass kids, man. 5 or 6 years old to know who Tupac was, man. Tupac is immortal, man. Outlaw, thug life, all that shit. He did that. Show niggas how to be flossy. All that shit, man. Not to take nothing away from Biggie or Puffy or none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Biggie. Puffy is my nigga. Like, y'all gotta understand that, man. It's bigger than the bullshit that niggas be on. Tupac is immortal. Tupac is that motherfucking nigga. And everybody talking about, oh, Tupac's still alive. He there, man. Hey, you know. Taken from him way too early, man. He was a fucking prophet, man. Put here to speak and teach and learn us motherfuckers some shit. Taught me a gang of shit. So I'm forever grateful to Tupac and his legacy, man. And you should be too. Go see the motherfucking movie. I'm out. West side to
Hey yo, I appreciate it if you could hit that like button right about now. BBN Jack Frost speaking. This is how you know dudes got agendas. Alright? You heard that. That's how you know dudes got agendas. That's how you know motherfuckers is getting paid. Somebody paying people to do what they doing. And this is how you know. Because one, when Whack 100 was talking all that craziness and everybody was jumping out of the woodworks trying to defend Pac, you heard nothing from the game. Game didn't even come up to say, well, I don't know what he was. First of all, Game talking about he paid for everybody to go see the movie. Didn't Game already get a screening of the movie that he took freaking Whack 100 to in the first place when Whack 100 started talking crazy in the first place? So Game's already seen the movie. Now Game is talking about he rented out a whole entire movie theater in order for a whole bunch of other people to see the movie. This movie has problems. Doesn't only have problems in the production, didn't only have problems in the writing, but it seems like they don't think that they're going to get their money back. There's a reason. It seems like they're scared and they're sending their agents out there. Game is one of the agents. He's definitely an agent. After what I just saw, absolutely 100%, Game is one of their agents to try to get people to get people to go to this movie, because there's no way in the world that you're gonna be doing all of this. And he didn't even mention Whack 100. He was just saying everybody. Like, he was supposed to mention Whack 100 right in that sentence, but him and Whack is on the same side. They're getting paid by the same people, and they're trying to promote the same movie. They're just doing it ass backwards. The first way that Whack 100 messed up when he was trying to promote the movie is, what he should have been trying to do is, he should have been talking good about Pac, but instead of talking good about Pac, he don't know how to do that. He only know how to do beef. So he started talking crazy. And I guess that was supposed to rile up all of the Pac fans to be like, oh, you're insane, I'm going to see the movie. Instead of him talking good about the movie, and then everybody saying, wow, you know, Whack 100 believe in the movie, this and this and that. Maybe I'll go check it out. Remember, he had a halfway decent name. I mean, he was getting into stupid ass beefs, but he had a halfway decent name before all of this Tupac shit started, when people was just like, yeah, we can't fuck with him. Remember that. Now look, Game, all of a sudden, he's coming out of the woodworks. Okay, let's just break a little something down. Recently, 50 came out and said something against the movie. Jada Pinkett came out and said something against the movie. So obviously, the people in the movie is saying, we have to get another celebrity who has some kind of fame to say something positive about the movie. They already used up Whack. He can't talk about the movie because everything he said about the movie was just disrespecting Tupac. He started the whole thing. Him and freaking Funkmaster Flex. Their whole campaign on trying to push their Tupac movie agenda, it backfired on them. Because people, at least a lot of the people, I'm not going to say a lot of the smart people, it's so easy to take a jab at everybody that spent their money on that movie now. But let's say what it is. You had a lot of people who love Tupac, and they want to believe that the movie is going to be accurate, and they want to believe that the movie is going to be good. I'm not mad at anybody for going to see the movie. I mean, I'm pretty sure that there are millions of real Tupac fans that went to go see the movie. I'm not saying, that's why I have one that says why real Tupac fans shouldn't go see the movie. You shouldn't, but you want to believe and you want to have faith, and I can understand that. But from everything that I've heard from the people that actually saw the movie, it's just inaccuracies everywhere. It's just, the movie is just ridden with fallacies and false accounts. It's just all over the movie. It's like fecal matter spread amongst the freaking floors with the dead mice that you just found because you just threw some kind of like bomb or some kind in the freaking abandoned building, and now all the pests is dead, and that's what they made the movie out of, the fecal matter and the dead damn pests, because they didn't put in parts of the, didn't put things in the movie that would let Tupac stand out as the man that he was. They were busy trying to build the wrong narrative. And not for nothing, now that I've heard what people have to say about the movie, as much as I'm upset at Whack 100 for coming out the way that he did, I understand why he did. Because Whack 100 is busy trying to say he's not a gangster. The movie is portraying him wrong. That's basically what Whack 100 was saying. So now I haven't seen the movie, so I'm not going to stand here and act like I have seen the movie. But from what I've heard of the movie, it just doesn't shine the light on Tupac as what he really was. It's a false narrative. Now, you could go into the little small things that Jada Pinkett Smith is upset about because they're trying to portray him and her as having some kind of relationship. And she's always said that they didn't have a relationship that was sexual. She's always says this. Now, I don't know if they have. I always assumed that they did, but she said that they didn't. So I wouldn't then make a movie saying that they did. Tupac never said that they did. She's saying that they didn't. Unless there's some kind of real evidence, that's not something that I would put into the movie to try to make it and pass it off like it was a fact. You understand what I'm trying to say? It could be something that could be alluded to, or something that could be, left ambiguous, but it's not something that you could try to stamp as fact. It's best to try to just leave things like that ambiguous. See, that's why you can tell what a storyteller is that's trying to tell an accurate story and somebody who is trying to create a false narrative. That's why she's pissed off. She's saying she doesn't even go to his concerts. He asked her to not go to the concerts, basically, and she obliged him. But I'm guessing in the movie, she's been going to concerts because that's what she's pissed off about also. Now, 50 Cent, and we all know 50 Cent. 50 Cent talk a lot of shit. But 50 Cent don't really lie. He just talk a lot of shit. But he don't really lie. So if he telling you that this movie ain't worth seeing, there's a good chance this movie ain't worth seeing. And if we remember correctly, the movie about 50 Cent's life, it was, as far as I know, pretty accurate. I mean, yeah, okay, let's be fair. Whenever you have any type of biopic, whatever you want to call it, documentaries or whatever about people, there's gonna be parts that's gonna be exaggerated. There's gonna be parts that's gonna be inaccurate. They're just gonna be there. They're just not gonna be able to tell the story verbatim how it happened. It's just not gonna be able to happen. But when you take out important aspects of the story to change who the character is, then you change the story. And that's basically what they did with the Tupac situation. Because if you just go about how him and Jada Pinkett Smith friendship was, she says the way he was like, look, I'm not with you or nothing like that, but I'm going to take care of you and make sure that nobody else don't harm you. Now, if you look at it, look at Dear Mama, the song. If you look at the Brenda Got a Baby song, if you look at Keep Your Head Up song, that just goes and plays to the narrative of Tupac loved women. He wanted women to be safe. He cherished women. He worshipped women. He had a high respect for women. Now, when you change that narrative about just that little tiny change that they made with making it now that he has a relationship with Jada Pinkett Smith, you also change the narrative of the whole entire how he dealt with women, which changes the fabric of who we're trying to say that he is. But anyway, I don't even want to get into that. That's just because that's just breaking down even further about another aspect that I didn't really want to talk about, but something else that they're just doing in media in general, with the way that they're trying to force us to look at women as nothing else other than objects. Like, we can't love a woman unless we're in a relationship and having sex with a woman, or if they're in our family. If they're not in our family, we must be having sex with them, and women must all be whores and ready to sleep at the drop of a hat with everyone. That's a narrative that they're basically consistently pushing in almost every movie, almost every TV show, and in all the music for years. That's narrative they also wanted to creep into this movie, but they tried to do it tasteful, but there was no way to do it tasteful because this was something that didn't exist. So they had to lie and create it. And that's part of what the problem and the beef is. So, with that being said, Game, you got to go step to your homeboy Whack 100. If I don't hear Game say something to Whack 100 about all that stuff that he's been talking about Tupac, I'm done with Game. I'm done. I mean, he don't need me. I mean, he got a big enough fan base. And this is coming from a guy that I know all the things that Game do in the community. Believe me, Game do a lot of stuff in the community. I know, okay? Game gives a lot of money to charity. He spends a lot of money. He spends a lot of time of his helping different charities. The Game is a good guy. But in this particular case, You got to step to your man Whack 100, or I don't want to hear you talk about the Tupac movie, Tupac situation, or nothing. I'm going to keep respect for you just off the simple fact that I know how much you do in your community. But other than that, I don't want to hear Game talking nothing about no Tupac. I don't want to hear Game talking nothing about Tupac unless he's ready to step to his man Whack 100 over what he said. And that's just facts. He called Tupac moms, called out her name, disrespected her all different kind of crazy ways. Like, even if he said whatever he said about Tupac, okay, he wasn't a gangster. You trying to say we could live with that. But the way that he talked about Tupac moms, if Game ain't ready to step to Whack 100 about the way that he talked to Tupac moms, Game, we don't want to hear you talk about Pac. We don't want to hear you talk about how you got the tats on your body. We don't want to hear about how great you think Pac is. We don't want to hear how Pac, anything out your mouth about Pac. You got to step the homeboy first. I'm just saying what it is. You got to step to homeboy first. That's just facts. With that being said, Game do a lot of things in the community. I got respect for the man. I have not lost respect for the man. I just know that he had to be getting paid. And that's why this is all going on. They scared that this movie is not going to make the money that they wanted to make. And they can't remake it. And on top of that, if I'm not incorrect, John Singleton was still trying to do his own Tupac movie. I've heard a while back. I'm not sure if that's still in the works. But yeah, they were still trying to pull off another Tupac movie, and they were trying to do it the right way. So if this absolutely fails, then that's good. That'll be easier for them to make another Tupac movie and do it accurately and do it appropriately. And to blow this shit out the box, something we could all go to the theater and be proud of. So, I want to hear what y'all got to say about this. I want to know what y'all think about Game not stepping to Whack. I want to know what y'all hear about what Game just said in general. I want to know what y'all think about this. I love you guys. You guys is what make my channel. Oh, this is our channel. This is our community, and you guys make our community. I'm absolutely nothing without y'all. I'm just the guy that puts up stuff for us to talk about. That's all I am. I'm the guy that creates a little bit of content for us to have communications back and forth over. So I want to hit some comments down there. I want to see what y'all think about this. And like, comment, subscribe as always. Share. And that's all I got. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much, and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.